How to become confident from being socially awkward. Now, here again, a couple pictures of me on the left, a couple of me on the right. Confidence was one thing that I used to really struggle with, and I like to think now I've got a decent amount of confidence. I talk to a lot of people. I'm not scared to go and ask people questions, and this guy here, he was. Now, before you listen to me, let me tell you a little bit about my story. So, when I was about 12, 13, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, I was nearly diagnosed with this thing called Asperger's syndrome. Now, I don't know if you've ever watched The Big Bang Theory, but Sheldon in it, he has this syndrome, and what it basically does is it just literally takes away all your social confidence. You just become like a little geek, to be honest with you. And I went from having this to having a decent amount of confidence now. Now, I had a lot of insecurities growing up. I'm 17 now. This is talking about me being 12, 13, 14, even 15, 16. I thought I was fat. Now, if you look at these pictures here, me here thought I was fat. This is what I look like now. I used to be scared of spitting while I was talking. I think one time in sort of history, I was talking. Oh no, it's English actually. I was talking, and I had like a retainer and braces for a couple of years, and I sort of got used to that. So when I got rid of them, I used to like sort of spit a little bit while I was talking. So that was a very big insecurity of mine, and a wonky smile. You can see it here. I have a slight sort of wonky smile, and I don't give a fuck now. But that is one thing that I used to really be insecure about. Now, I'm gonna give you my top 5 pieces of advice to become confident from being socially awkward. Number 1, I think this is the most important. Put yourself into awkward and uncomfortable situations. If you sit at home all day playing Marvel Rivals and watching YouTube, you're not talking to anyone. And that person you're talking to on Discord doesn't count. You need to put yourself into awkward, uncomfortable situations. I'm going to tell you a story. I think it was maybe about 3, 4 years ago. I went to Comic Con with a friend, and I needed to get a train ticket. Now, I was so scared to get this train ticket because I was with my dad the day before, and he was like, "I'll get the train ticket now." I was like, "No, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow." My dad was like, "Why? Like, just get it now." I told him I just didn't want to get it now. The actual truth is, I didn't want to get it that day because I knew my dad would force me to speak to the worker there. Whereas the day after, the day of the Comic Con, I knew my mate would get my ticket for me. Just little things like that. I was so scared to talk to people. I'd be that one guy in school. I wouldn't talk to teachers if I didn't need to. Didn't put my hand up. Nothing like that. I would sit in the class at the back, do absolutely nothing. Don't talk to anyone. Avoid any sort of conversation. Even when you start growing up, you have to start calling people. You have to start calling like credit card companies, and you have to go for job interviews and stuff like that. Just forcing yourself into uncomfortable situations. Go on a walk. Go on a walk and just talk to a couple of people. Number 2, body language. This is quite a big one as well. So, again, let's go to these pictures. You can see there's a very big difference in body language here. I feel like in these ones I'm quite closed off. I'm just sort of like this. I put Sheldon here because of the Asperger's, but I was genuinely like Sheldon. I'm closed off. I remember sort of I'd be in pictures with people and I'd be like this, just keeping to myself. Now, body language, it just sort of exerts what you feel inside. Like here, I used to cut again. I'm covering my mouth while I was talking because I was scared to spit. Um, used to mumble. Whereas here, maybe not this one. I was absolutely shattered after a set of squats, so I'm quite worn out. But look at my body language here. I'm open. Even now, I'm sitting here. I'm open. Do you know what I mean? I'm not closed off. I'm opening myself up to you guys. Yeah, you can just see. I'm shaking my mate's hand here. Here, I was at a wedding. I'm open. I went and spoke to. Fun fact: at that wedding, I went and spoke to a guy. His name's Dean. Dean, probably not watching this, but if you do, you're a legend. And I met a very good mate on this day. If I didn't build up the confidence to go and talk to that mate, I would never have him now. He trains at my gym, speak to him all the time. He's actually sort of family, but I would never have met him if I didn't build up this confidence. I would have missed out on a lot of stuff. I wouldn't have this mate Matus here. So body language is so important. Like I'm sure you've been in that situation where maybe you go to the gym and there's some people that you just think there's no way I'm talking to them. They're so closed off, and it just makes you less sort of authentic and just less approachable. And no one wants to be less approachable. It's not a good thing. Again, if you were at the gym and you saw two people, you saw this guy in the corner covering his mouth like this, and you saw another guy sitting on the squat rack, smiling. He's opening up. He's having a laugh. Who's more approachable? Who would you rather have a conversation with? And who do you think you're going to learn the most from and just become mates with? It's this guy. It's definitely this guy. Number three, personal favorite of mine, start going to the gym. The best thing I did to increase my confidence is go to the gym. I got myself in the gym. I got the membership. What? Yeah, membership. Now, I really struggled with my social confidence from about the age of 9, 10 to about 14, 15, and I got my gym membership at 14. Going to the gym and just exposing yourself to a group of people where no one's judging you is the best thing you can do. Yes, it feels like people are judging you. It does. My first day of the gym, I sat in a corner. I did my little bicep curls or whatever with some weird form, but you build on it. Slowly, you build a little bit of muscle. This guy here, he built himself a little bit of muscle, and he was like, okay, wow, like I'm gonna do this again. You do it again. You enjoy the process. You do it more. You do it more. Eventually, you've got a decent physique, and you having that physique just makes you more proud to be yourself. I know for a fact I'm not the biggest guy at all. I'm not the leanest guy. I'm not the best looking guy. But my how my body looks, I'm confident with it. I'm proud of it. I walk into a room thinking, do you know what? I've put work into the way I look. Why not be confident? So honestly, get yourself into a gym or just any sort of form of exercise. Go for a run. That will just build confidence. I don't know if you've ever gone for a run. I went on a run last night. The confidence I got after, I felt like I could absolutely conquer the world. Number four, get out the house. It's self-improvement, not self-isolation. Similar to this one. But a lot of people just sit at home, especially those on self-improvement. I feel like they struggle with confidence because they think they're locked in when they just sit at home reading books all day, working on businesses all day. Yeah, okay, you're working on yourself and you're doing positive stuff, but your confidence is absolutely getting drained. You sit at home, you're not having any human interactions whatsoever. It's self improvement, not self isolation. You see so many of these people. Yeah, I wake up at 5 a.m., I work till 12, I go to the gym for 2 hours with my hood up, with my headphones over, and I come back home, I read, I eat, and then work again, and then go to bed. Like you're literally in that day, you're not talking to anyone. You're not talking to anyone. Number five, set a goal and achieve it. Now, one of the biggest things that gives us confidence is achieving goals. That could be a small goal. It could be, I don't know, to go to the gym for the first time. This week, I'm going to go to the gym twice. You go once, you go twice. The confidence from going 0 times to 2 times, that's an infinite percentage better. It's infinitely times better. Now, when you set a goal and you actually, I don't mean you just set it and walk about it. You actually go out and achieve it. You put 100% in. The confidence after is going to be insane. Excuse me. I am planning to run a marathon in November. Now, just the confidence alone from having that goal and working towards it is crazy. But I know for a fact after I hit that goal, the confidence is going to be amazing. Like my powerlifting competition, I was prepping for it for about 9 months, and that 8 9 months of working towards that goal and then actually achieving it, it makes you feel like you've worked towards something. You put your blood, sweat, and tears. You put 110% every single day to work up to this goal, and now you've achieved it. You've become better. You better yourself. Who doesn't get confidence from that? So set a goal and achieve it. It could be any goal. It could be a fitness goal. It could be to read a book. It could be just go out on a walk and just speak to a couple of people. Just go and speak to someone. Now, a little added extra. Don't think, just speak. I've seen a lot of people sort of promote this, speak to one new person a day. And I used to do this back when I was a little Asperger's syndrome little boy. So I'd try and speak to one new person every day. Now this kills you. This kills you. Having that one person a day, having that one big goal, you're walking up to the person, you're like, okay, I'm gonna speak to this new guy. Okay, do I smell nice? Blah blah blah. Is my hair okay? Oh, am I gonna stutter? What do I say? How do I introduce myself? You're glorifying that one person. Don't just speak to one new person every day. Just go out and just speak. Don't count how many people you're speaking to. Don't plan on speaking to people. Just go out, and if it feels right, speak to them. I walk into the gym. I see the gym manager. I say, yo, how are you doing, man? Are you training today? What are you training? Okay. Has it been busy today? Oh, okay. Have a good session, man. Take care. Just That's not a weird conversation. It's just an average conversation. I see the PTs at my gym. How you doing, man? How's the content doing? What you been up to? How's training going? How's prep going if they're bodybuilding? The other day, I walked into the changing room. Some guy was posing in the mirror, looking big, man. That's all it takes. I don't count how many people I'm speaking to. I just speak to whoever I feel like I'm gonna speak to. Don't think, just speak. And the golden rule, got this from Hamza. Do what you want. Just do what you want. If you see someone and you want to go speak to them, just speak to them. Speak to them about what you want to speak about as well. If you if you go up to someone and just overcomplicate, I've done it before where I've gone up to people in the gym, and the gym is a very good setting because I feel like everyone goes there. Maybe if you don't go out at all, if you're on this like sort of grind mode, you're gonna go to the gym. That's sort of the only time you get out of the house. But I've gone up to people in the gym and I've overcomplicated what I'm gonna say, and then I'm stuttering my words, and then I'm conscious that I'm stuttering my words, so I'm getting nervous, and I'm getting nervous, so I'm sweating, so I'm quieting my voice, and I'm covering my mouth. It's just an infinite loop. It's like a roller coaster. You go down, you're not coming back up. Don't think, just speak, and don't have this little speak to one person, one new person every day. It doesn't work. You're glorifying that one person. Just go out. If you meet someone, just speak to them. Make a conversation with someone. You're walking the dogs. You see another lady with a dog. Oh, what breed is that dog? What's his name? What's her name? Just speak. Don't think, just speak. Society has brainwashed us to keep thinking before we speak. Yet, in some terms, yes. But just be brain dead. If you want to speak to someone, just speak to them. I know it's easier said than done, but truly it's the basics that help you grow. So many people Google what to do. They want the secret solution. They want the quick fix. If there's there's always this one little piece of advice they're searching for that is just going to make them take action. That piece of advice doesn't exist. You're putting off doing the work that needs to be done, and you know it needs to be done. You're positive procrastinating. You think you're doing good by putting off doing this big task, but you're not. You're not. Just go out. If you're watching this, go out on a walk right now and just speak to someone. It doesn't have to be the first person you see, it doesn't have to be the last person you see. But when it feels right, just bring up something. Don't overthink it. If they're with a dog, bring up the dog. If they're at the gym and they're on the treadmill, oh, what are you training for, man? You running a marathon? Do you do CrossFit? Do you do bodybuilding? If you see someone squatting like 200 odd kilos, mate, how are you doing that? Like, are you on prep for the powerlifting competition? You see someone posing, looking big, man. I've seen you in here a couple of times. Like, keep up the good work. Just small stuff like that. That's all you need. You don't need this speak to one new person every day bullshit. Because you glorify the person. I've said this about 3 times now. Don't glorify the person. Put yourself on the same level as them. You're both human beings. Human beings should speak to other human beings. Don't think, just speak.